Nana's Hashbrown Casserole. Super easy. First time I tried to mix this up, I used frozen hash browns. I let mine thaw yesterday, so they're nice and thawed, which is going to be a lot easier to mix. And I just used a bag of Orida shredded hash brown potatoes. And the recipe says 2 pounds, and this is 1 pound, 10 ounces, or something like that. That's close enough. And that's what I use. I don't open another bag. So what we're going to do is start our recipe. It's super easy and it is super good. If you like the Hashbrown Casserole at Cracker Barrel, this is probably the closest one you'll ever come to it. And I hope y'all enjoy the recipe. It's super simple, easy, and something you can make ahead for the holiday of Easter or any time really. Go ahead and mix it up, get it in the oven, bake it, have it ready, slide it in the refrigerator, and then just keep it on warm the day you serve it. It'll be delicious. All right, the first thing we're going to do is spray our sheet, a 13 by 9 sheet pan, or I'm using a baking dish. That way it's easier to clean up. It's super simple. I've got a big bowl. Make sure you got a big bowl. You're going to dump in your hash browns, all of them. And I'm telling you, it's so much easier if they're thawed. So go ahead and thaw your hash browns the night before. Lay them into the refrigerator or early in the morning that you make it. You're going to use 8 ounces of sour cream. This is a 16-ounce container. And so I'm going to put about half of it in our hash brown casserole. Okay. You're going to use 1 can cream of celery. This is a 10.5-ounce can of cream of celery. Now, if you want to substitute, you can, but this gives it that flavor you're looking for. Trust me, it's delicious. I wouldn't change a thing. It's delicious. Now you're going to put in 10 ounces of cheddar cheese. This is an 8-ounce bag, and I'm going to use it. And you can shred it if you wish, out of a block or whatever. This is in large slices. This cheese comes in really large slices. And then I'm going to add just a little bit extra because it's not quite 10 ounces. Of course, my potatoes aren't quite 2 pounds either, but I'm sure Nana just uses a pack as well. All right, salt and pepper. That's all there is to it. How simple is that? So we're going to grab the salt and the pepper. It says a teaspoon of salt and a half teaspoon of pepper. So a whole teaspoon of salt. And then a half teaspoon of black pepper. I will tell you, this is one of my very favorite things that Nana makes. And it really does taste almost identical, pretty much identical to Cracker Barrel's. There's no onion or anything in it because they don't have it in theirs either. That's all there is to it. And you just, oh, I about forgot the butter. It's in my microwave. You melt a half a stick of butter. Don't leave that out. Now, I'm using salted butter. Yummy! Goes right there. So we're just going to mix it up really good. I hope y'all are having an amazing day. I am getting ready for Easter early. Getting some of these dishes together that I can make ahead and put in the fridge. It's so nice to be able to do that, y'all. Sure is. And I'm holding this spoon down low because I can get a better grip on it that way. If you're wondering what I'm doing. So you've got your 13 by 9 sprayed. And it's going to stay in the oven, y'all, for 40 minutes. Got a lot of cheese in it. Now, it wouldn't hurt a thing in the world if you just wanted to mix it up and then slide it in your refrigerator and bake it later. But I'm going to go ahead and bake mine. And for your information, I did have a viewer make this. I have had quite a few make it. And they did say that it was the closest to the Cracker Barrel's potato casserole that they had ever come to. So I think you're really going to enjoy it. Go ahead and buy that cream of celery soup like you're supposed to. And make this delicious potato casserole. All right, we're going to get it in the oven at 350 degrees for 40 minutes. And we will see you when it's nice and cheesy done. Yummy! Okay, y'all, this casserole is ready to get out of the oven. Now, this is the first time I made it and thawed the hash browns first. And I will say it's a little bit more like mashed potato casserole, which is really good. Either way, it's still potatoes. But I will say if you want it to be more hash browny and pieces of hash brown, then leave it frozen. But it is a lot harder to mix, so if you do that, you may as well get out your stand mixer, unless you want it to take you a while to mix it up. It even kind of looks like mashed potatoes, so you could call it mashed potato deluxe, because it does look a lot like it. All right, you can see that it does look a lot more like mashed potatoes because I did have the hash browns thawed. And I have kind of dipped here already just to kind of take a look. And it does look a lot like cream potatoes. But of course, it's got all that sour cream and all that cheese and all that good stuff. So it's really, really delicious. So if, like I said, if you want it to be more like hash browns, then make sure you do it while they're frozen before you put it in the oven. And if not, if you don't mind it looking more like potatoes like this, you can go ahead and thaw it. Whichever is the most convenient for you. I like to be able to mix it up easy and not have to get out my stand mixer and not have to stand there for a while trying to get all the ingredients, mixed in well. So it was so much simpler to mix it up thawed than it was to mix it up while they're frozen. And regardless, it's very yummy. Yummy, cheesy potatoes. These yummy, cheesy potatoes will be a hit every time with your family and friends. Thanks for watching Collared Valley Cooks, where we cook like Mama did, like Nana did with this one. Bye, y'all. Love ya.